Hello, Blue Dot community, and welcome back to today's bonus reading and check into what kind of day is little Dumpy Pants going to have today. I'm going to pull you right down. We're going to get right to it on this 4th of July spread, and then the rest of the decks, I'll just do three cards for clarification. This is all about his legacy today. And you guys, on that soul contract reading I did, this was the center card. This was, his life purpose. This was what he was intended to, do. And it's all about legacy. You guys, that's a really good reading. That's over there at YouTube. And so here we go. This is going to be restrictions. This is the 9 of Swords. This is also one of paranoia. So he's really concerned about what today is going to say about him and his legacy. I don't think it's going to be, I just keep seeing the squeaky little tank. Even Mother Nature hates you. Even Mother Nature hates you. This is the fiery female. Oh my God, you guys, this is so funny. Tarot has a sense of humor. You just got to, be able to see it. This is the fiery female. This is the fire signs right here. And so here we have the fiery female and the truth, the sun. I think I am going to attribute this to Mother Nature is pissed. I love her. And then the Foundation. Oh my God, she is really pissed. You guys, this is great. The ending. This is exactly how this is going to go today. This is going to be a disaster. King of Swords. What could we have done differently? And this is also going to be these are major decisions. This is also going to be medical. Like, what medically can we do? And the medical stuff is not only is it in the past, but the doctor is looking to the past. So this your better days are behind you. There's nothing more we can do. If you do this, if you go out and speak for as long as you can possibly speak, this is going to be your downfall. Okay. And the Ace of Wands. What is it that we could possibly do to give him to prop him up? And, he has a message that by God, he's going to get that message out. I just see this wand. It's like rearing back, like it's getting like potential energy. He's getting ready. He's going to tell us what he thinks. Okay. Nobody can tell him no. Okay, so that is the base reading of today, which is Mother Nature is pissed, the fiery message, and he is truly concerned. He is acting from a space of concerned about his legacy. Okay, so I actually, with those cards there, I want to do this. This is the Nicoletta Ciccoli deck. I love this deck. And so I want to know from his perspective more about this idea of his legacy not being quite what he wants it to be. What is he thinking about today? Every time I think about today, I hear it's Bon Jovi, right? Blaze of Glory. Yeah, I keep hearing that song when I think about today. I mean, it's a great song, so that's good. So what do we need to know about how donOLD is feeling about today and his grand speech that he thinks he's going to give? He is Queen of Cups, so emotional. And look here, I am reading the card. This is someone who is conversing with the fishes. Okay, and the 7, which is going to be the Chariot, they have to soothe him. Look at that. They have to soothe him. They have to keep him calm. They're trying to keep him calm and sedated today. And here the Emperor, that's not the Emperor, that's the Hierophant. He is the voice of united. It's like, I'm seeing this as the Pope is the voice of God on earth. Well, donOLD sees himself as the voice of, of the world. And so he is sitting here being a little, monkey shit with the people thinking that they should adore him. Look, notice the crowd size. The crowd size is really small. So he's going to have small crowd sizes. Nobody wants to be there listening to the same old shit that he throws out. They're going to have to soothe him and keep him calm for this, because I think that they're telling, for this stuff to come up, this is telling me they're telling him, no, you cannot do this. You're putting people's lives at risk. He doesn't care. And he's like, but I want to do what I want to do. Okay, well, that's the legacy cards here. Now, I want to build off of actually these cards here with him, more this one, which is them trying to soothe him, trying to keep him calm. And the 7, yeah, the Chariot, of are they actually going to trot him out there? And I want to use this as my behind the scenes tarot, the tarot of the new vision. The 7, the Chariot, what is it that they are actually doing behind the scenes? What is going on behind the scenes before, tonight's glorious shit show? Guys, seriously, 850,000 fireworks. I mean, thank God they actually did hire professionals, not connected to donOLD, that I could find. It seems like it was an actual pyrotechnic company, and they're trying to set like the world record and all this stuff. So, what could possibly go wrong? Enter the squeaky little tank. They can't even do a military parade, right? So, yeah, we're going to have 850,000 fireworks going off in what? Okay, so donOLD, how are they soothing him? What's going on behind the scenes? And behind the scenes, this is erratic action. They're going to let him do it. I think he really is going to do it. What I got, and it kind of almost came up with this, is they're probably, they have one that is pre-recorded, and this very well could be a pre-recording of the message of his, stream of consciousness that they can do if they need to. But this is like, yeah, they're going to do it. Look how there's the flames, how everything's on fire because it's so damn hot. And here he is. He's just going to go charging forward regardless of what the warnings are. Isn't that cool that that came up? And he is going to face the flames. You guys, I have been getting this card whenever it comes up for Mitch McConnell and donOLD. And the meme that you guys have seen is the reason we're having this heat wave right now is that the gates to hell have opened up to welcome both Mitch and Don. Okay. Who am I to argue with that? That sounds just as good of a reason as any. But look, he's facing the flames. He's going to do this to the detriment of his health. He wants to be the arbiter of truth. And look at that, the snake that's going to come up and bite him for the world to see. He's standing on a world stage, and this is going to come back and bite him in the ass. Well, good. And the bottom card, the burden that this is going to place on him and all the work they're going to have to do to try to revive him. That's the words I'm feeling. So let me do real quick, as I'm wrapping this up, the after tarot. He is supposed to be flying to Turkey, and it's either going to be Sunday or Monday. Someone in his condition does not need to be out there in that kind of weather. Then I would imagine he's going to need some time to recover from that. And it's also his time of the month where he goes missing. So what does this look like after the words? This is like the danger triangle, his health. His health is a definite concern. And look, that here's the snake that's wrapped around the waist here, the snake. And we got that snake that was going to bite him. So the continuation of that snake right there. Afterwards, take your shit and get out of the boat. I really think that, I don't think that they're going to be able to keep Mitch McConnell's, whatever is going on there under wraps. I think there's going to be a leak from that next week. And that, here you go, you've got, get your shit and get out, crossing the river Styx. Like he is somebody's well on their way of doing that. And you guys, you saw me shuffle. So if this is not, I really have been feeling like we were going to get at least a twofer, with the announcement of Mitch or the leaks that come out. I don't know. This today is just really going to be, it's going to be difficult on Don's health if he actually goes out there. And I think that he will. It was that Knight of Swords. Everything's on fire. You notice all the flames and fire theme that came up, the snake that came up in 2 different decks. So yeah, you guys actually going to Turkey. I get the good message that they're happy, and then, holding on to political power. This is more of an exiting card than actually the death card. So I will leave you with this hopeful message that we are coming out of this national nightmare soon. So you guys have a wonderful 4th of July, and I will catch you on Monday's check-in. Have a great day.